Aduntina mitiasi, waduntina mi wo. The essence of my praise. He centers on your grace. I do. Yeah, he has changed my story. Changed my story. Yes, a higher radio Gccf, the only station that bring you close to God. More Facebook, more YouTube. More about radio Gccf, the only station that bring you life. The only station that bring you life, me patch the normal might say, maybe I say the maker, the creator, your boss, so ye assassin, Nagan, Miss Opede, it's not assassin, say Gidi, then Yami or Hong Kong. There are people who don't believe there is God. Yeah, that is their right. You can't force somebody to believe something that he or she does not believe. Don't force anybody. If the hospital is there and you are sick and you don't want to go to hospital, how can you get healed? So it's, well, this universe, and you don't want to know much about how to live in this universe, and you want to live anyhow you want, that's your right. Because each and everyone is going to account for. Maybe you don't believe. There are people who say, if you die and you die, you lie. You die, you haven't died. Whatever you are doing on this earth, it can be repeated. That's why we get reverence. Somebody say something, you just refer. This time, this day, somebody leave and he did this, and that's what the result. That's why we learn from mistakes and the good ones. So you have to know much about the world. You can't live in this world without knowing how to live in this world. You mess up, you do silly things, and the danger, if you have a family, you put them into a mess. This is Radio Gccf USA. Host Reverend Samuel KWEKU AKKOM. What I do is I present a message that God wants each and everyone to know. So if you want to know, you want to understand, the only station that brings understanding. If somebody is doing something, you don't understand the person, you can't do it well. Sadna said, you be nam aneso, better you be nanto. Nam pakono antinasi. Into me in nanto. If you want to serve God and you don't understand God, you can walk with God. So you should understand Him. What is He saying? What God is saying. Unless you don't believe that it's God. There are people who don't believe that it's God. Last time I saw a clip in Facebook, a lady who was there. Oh, I cry for him. I cry for her because what she's saying, or you don't know what she's saying. That's why God said to the Israelites, lack of knowledge, my people perish. So if you live in this universe, it's like you are in a country and you don't know the constitution of the country. You'll be messed up. Somebody is going to take advantage of you. There are people who live in a country, they don't know the country that they live, the constitution, what the law says. the country that they live. If you are a Christian, you don't know much about Christianity, what the Bible is saying about Christianity, what the Bible say about God, what the Bible say about certain things. If you don't know, you mess up. You mingle the religion with another religion. You may say, oh, this religion, they do that, this religion. Every and everyone has his own function. I'm a man. Bema or they are different. We look alike, but different. Mema yembuenufu or babuenufu. Me wansa oba wansa, me wuti oba wuti. Me wanai oba wanai. But when it comes to my downside, the design is different from oba. But we look alike, but they're different. So you should understand everything. Also Christianity, and also Muslim, we look alike. Also Buddhism, Judaism, we look alike, but not the same. So the one that you have chosen, study it and do it well. Then you see the benefit. Because those who constitute or who came out with those things, they sat down and make it. And when they make it, they know why they did that. That is our problem. We don't learn, we don't add, we don't ask. We feel, oh, this thing is right. Why should it be right? That it should be left. Yes, you have a point. But how the thing became right, there's a purpose. Are you following what I'm saying? So if you want to go on that particular thing, you have to learn that thing. It's like we have mason, we have carpenter, we have welder, we have and other things. Which one never you want to choose? Or said it's shared the man is a carpenter mason. Man can be a carpenter. No say, oh, Badintina carpenter for why you man what is strada would you try? Why the mason for one for strada for you? It can't be possible. Yeah, one function. So it's maybe choose it and do it well. I follow what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, problem, especially when it comes to some of us in Ghana and Africa. We wanted the thing to be left or to be right or to be centered, forgetting about why that thing is on the right, why that thing is on the left. That's a purpose. Why the masons use cement and this thing to build a house? Why the carpenters use wood to build a house? Why the welders use iron to build a house? We are all building a house, but we are woman or the builder. Are you following what I'm saying? It's as a human being, there are certain things that we have to learn and help ourselves. Nyadama be ya adwen de atipakon ye. But nyemo na yen ye ade ni ye. Higher Radio Gccf USA. Enti mo me radio no so no. you can call in. More and more on Facebook, you can call in. More and more on YouTube, you can call in if you have any question, contribution. Studio number is 707-327-2465. 707-327-2465. Skype. It was Skype or Radio Gccf. Radio Gccf. Your WhatsApp is normally 707-343-6066. 707-343-6066. Or from Reverend Samuel KWEKU. Important, you know, also Adum. Adum ti no tiase no. Adum, and he has the reason of saying Adum. Saying Adum nanka, Biana, I don't know what she may be or more about with experience that when you know. Also, I don't know. Also, what have you experienced? Your problem, you can't as human beings, especially when it comes to American viewer, you see, but one to know on those is the percentage is very, very low. But when it comes to Africa, Ghana and Africa, your percentage is too high because we don't want to learn na develop na nkweni. Nanka omanya Yankopon Israel with everything. Yankopon amboya abol. Yankopon wenyi chochen. Yankopon wa mama nyamebi anchire edu. And so Yankasa ne yama nyamebi ayede or higher until we visit our brain, until we change our attitude, until you able to assess Yesumaya. Because to me, you know, with my little research, Yankasa ne yebo yawabro, you be na yebo yabro. There's nothing. Don't be shifting brain. I hate people who shift brain. Yes, sometimes it happens, but the brain can never be more than 20-30%. The brain can be 10, 20, 30, but the rest, the 70, 80 will be upon you. And to hold the 80 and the 70 or 60, you have to use it to shadow that brain, that fault or that mistake. But so when 2 man find them 60, 70, 80, no, and share the brain and the problem now. You always shift blame on somebody. With my retail research, that I have seen it. The world is full of the baby nyama unko as you want. Normal, that is part of life. That's why Yankopon in his wisdom, also he created the universe. We want to do it on our own strength. Yes, but we have to be careful. Africa is not moving forward. Ghana is not moving forward fast. 1, 2, 7. That's how Africa and Ghana moves. African country people no move. until the BB Kodovias. Then come on, Paramimudino. 2 days ago, Mekawasam. Message. Has politics of democracy benefit Ghana and Africa? Or a question. And it's also war Nubia. No man, I'm ready to go on OS 707 327 2465. But my friend was Skype, sorry, Radio Gccf. And then so go to my friend on WhatsApp 707 343 6066. Go to my friend on WhatsApp and go to my WhatsApp. So you, if it didn't come on, everything. Now I should there. Adibia, yeah, no. On what ground? What are we doing it? Adibia, no, for purpose. And then so a pere a pere sit down, a pere a school, a pere a drive, a pere whatever. A pere quasso, a pere sunyame. There was some who will you can choose whatever you want. A pere yuma, you will be example, to my truth in it's left to you as individual. Which one are you going to choose? Be profit no ye slow, be so ye fast, be so ye standard. Until you two compare. Are you following what I'm saying? You can't say, the made you may would treat them, the made you may would treat them, the made you may wire them also be. It is left to you to choose the right one. I there, maybe Ghana, a airline, a ticket, me child. What's it ticketing? So each of them ticket here. You can only check in one bag. Each of them ticket here, you can check in 2 bags. It is left to me to choose. So I'm not one bag, and I may choose the other price. What's me choose one, not me do 4 to 1, make you 100 Ghana. Addition 2. It is left to me. It is, as a human being, you have to choose mepe. And I no Ghana and some African countries, you choose politics of democracy. In Shishia, politics bioma, obi in the date man. Nyankopono, that's politics. The greatest politician, Mani Nyankopono. No, say, money politics in it. Washishe bibia mo. Ono no kitani we are say. Washisha mo, nobody can change what he, God, has put in place. And to change it now, you'll be in trouble. You'll become an enemy to God. And God is sharing a funnel. It's politics. But if democracy be more, yes, we are better. Na banitira obonsam ye bono yen to no oye bono why they nkun why they are them. When democracy ever politics man. That's how it sounds. In God, Nyame side, no, you can't bring democracy in Nyame Shishay. He does his political strategy according to Onu Nyame Mopede Etnaniwiase. Are you with me? It's like you say Adam and Eve, my boy to yes. Me na my boy, my mobibia, everything. I've made it. Let me do. I'm telling you, never dream to touch it. When you touch it, you surely die. And what happened? Adam and Eve from Satan, they died spiritually, and with the God, he drive them away from where he put them. Or a politician. God is a great politician. He speaks and change not. But when democracy comes in now, on a bet there till Nyame or true. It's my friend Sank and I said, it's a comedy man. And I'm a condor. Then you'll be discussing with God. And the Nyame Jituma no Ajatu. Are you with me? Nyame Anjantuma, you can't. You can't. Job did one thing when Job was going through a hell. Now us Nyame them na Nyame be said Job there. Maybe we ask where were you? At one Job yedi. Job tini baby na Nyame ni obonsam koto challenge there. Ono Nyame we hu there Job. Obuazi usuru ena obonsam so ka che Yankopon there. Na Job here I mani bibia kori ko bosun. Oninti nye there Job no sun. So okay. You see how Job went through hell, and Job was trying to explain his pain and suffering to God. Where were you? In the face of God, you don't apply democracy. Before you apply in the side of God's democracy, next day, the pinpoint mawakan naniye reference like on Ezekiel. Yamisi Isaiah kokachende ekan 2 Kings chapter 20. Also kokachende sisi eni fiye no go. Isaiah so kokachende. Okachende wiye no. On Ezekiel no only there. When God has spoken, you can't ask God. Until what he did, he appealed before God and gave God a reference. Then Nyame or no Number the Makuma 2 Kings chapter 20, verses 3. Also, the Makuma na Madrein Bibia me da asum them Yankopon. He has served God with all his heart, his mind, and obey the rules of God. Now when Yankopon so aka kire yin there, obiara obosun obanantu akwam. You will never leave him. You can Joshua chapter 1:5. Why now? Why me? Why don't you consider me God? On no mama Nyame say, Ray, he has referred my own words. Damna Nyame, you can't ask God to do anything without referring his own word. Refer the word, no word, you see to it. Then Jesus Abraham Bompa said, Major, I didn't know power me. Jesus was referring God there. Obiara oversaw in Canada. And true, God rescued Jesus. Abraham Jesus or Bompa was it. Yeah, and Kobe Jacob will film do. Now so pet on your heart. He was referring God. Nobody can use a democracy a day to make imagine. And Yami Yadam, the may I am to be more kind of abandoning Yami, why and them, abandoning Yami, or boy, and them, abandoning Yami, one come on some, abandoning. When I see all this story, I am in there, people don't know the difference between man ideas and God ideas. As African, able to equal Dubai, we need democracy or politics, but they don't have democracy. Now, never children, Mawashi Shato on period. But you obey it. Bam, 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 bam. Into bachelor and son. You get yourself into trouble. But when it comes to Africa and Ghana, yes, yeah, politics of democracy. Let me be said there. Politics of democracy, yeah, she na ya de toa. Nya ya she atoa mo no. Ya ebuobu asam no, ya chetre ya adwen. Ya hwe na ade ne ya asesa ne ntemtem. Ya besupeso ade no. Chetre ade no. Ade oye yomo yidam ade. Oh, the shisha by ade no ye firi ye no du ha no ade no ha ye. Said is some on our friend politics of democracy. Yeah, Chenajin. We are president also on Sandro forever. Sandro affair 9 year, affair 9 view, after affair nano. Nyam to the wagon, we saw again, we take over the man politics of democracy. Let me be said. Yeah, what politics are on in Shishano to the message rifle. They were applying the principles of God. Yaza, this was discipline. Kofo Benira, this was discipline. Edaze. That kana Emrano or a firm. On you be there, Yamina Washamo, on with it. Let me be said. Politics of democracy has politics of democracy benefit Ghana and Africa? Question. And also, I should be the Abwain, Omwain. Yeah, sure. But let me measure. Say, yeah, no, Yankopon in the now. On hand, the president, Kasa, finish. Anka, Uncle, yeah, be a, yes, sincere, Uncle, but my research as black human being, I'm white. Because, you never know, Lawrence KWEKU for 19 good years of ruling, 11 years of ruling. No dictate. What my hair? 11 years governed with nobody question you, nobody asking you question. Mepedo man no kono you. Nobody asked. 11 years. I can Ghana down Dubai. But I'm not yet to go to do 11 years to my area. Democracy is so I church admin. Oh, you sit down. It's another 4 years. Well, I'm 4 years, another one summer. But are there dangerous in the and so no I will be what you room. Let us speak the facts. Meno politics of democracy no we leader no lead now until you what 3 arm of government. On your executives, I the president what about the parliamentarian? What about the judges? Police ni akochire owi on now judge ni be hwene din also wey they are onja what strength is the judge giving to the police to do his job? Next time on chilling bill so be chain crampa more chro the be about 2 ni be jar. Then we are encouraging criminals wrongdoing in the country. Until 3 bodies in Obia have to work to strengthen the development of the country. Now, 3 arm of government, oh, you good papa. The parliamentarian have to, they speaks on the behalf of the people. Now, institutions in now, such as government and executives, the institutions are doing the right thing according to the constitution. Then the judges also see that people's rights are being handled well. A suspect will be on your criminal. You could change Nano, American court, or more lawyer, when you like or not, or more somebody to defend you. I'm a wasa my affair. I'm on there. Osisu. In the politics of democracy, also Bachelor Wagon, higher radio Gccf, the only station that bring you close to God. Station, oh mama, maybe I say, only station. And my maybe I say, or boy, one cast of Abrabo. Adibiani ye, then my Mishas come and see Adnan and I say, be and so of a cell. I did not be doing democracy and politics, men on Mesha, Uncle Ye, but the way I hear on ye not. It looks like yeah, we talk without understanding. We instead of here, we said as some American and a constitution in Mamokoin. Constitution in Mamokoin, you bear anything. You have every right. But there'll be can or conclude, and I do, but if I share constitution, a man can or you but also a citizen. Yen senior maybe I see. Let us see. We have to learn, we have to ask questions. The institutions, or what they should help people to understand many things in there. It's their duty, your PRO or every institution, not educate the people's mind. How they should live in the community, how they should behave, how to use light, how to use the road, how to go to school, why school is important, why if you are going to school either a guy be also why a rasta, not a school. Maybe said that. Does the law allow him to do that? Obe school no one, you know. Oma Muhuni. Does he be aware? Does it school no policy no? Does it conform with the constitution of the country? Or the prayer now can the guy can use it, you know? Does he show that the constitution allow him? And I says, yeah, no, Obimuso can there, okay, so more judges, I can't says the appearance, Uba Beino, Besio, Obonity or the school. Obayanity style be a pet in the yellow, put in blue. Probably Trinity Sakura, not the way sit up and bim, no sort of style. Then what are we doing? You see, we should always allow the right thing should be done to help the development of the country. The Mr. There, as a citizen, has politics of democracy benefit Ghana and Africa? Share your leadership to near one material see or could too soon. So bringing no who there, no call or authority will have. They will come and sit with the leaders of Africa and say, hey, and what I'm going to do in there, allow them to come. I'll give you this, I'll do that, I'll do that. Why are there any African leaders into international? Yeah, or there, they like to come. Why the European countries, you know, won't give the about 10%, 5% of your employment? No one for the right way to come instead of over for Mediterranean or common sense. Then they give 5% of your people instead of over for Mediterranean Sea or KWEKU. As you were AU, whatever African Union, they sit down. I don't know what they discuss. In the end, we go there, we talk. You see, the leaders, when you are a leader, you have a big responsibility. You have to get vision. Your leadership, the benefit that will come from your leadership are most important. I was in Ghana, the president or jet or will use or AKOFA different flight. Okay. You mentioned it this way. Was the plane okay or well? Yeah. The president is the number one person. The president is number one person. Maybe to see say international war man pain or capture all of you are in trouble. I'm ready to go right. And David, when David killed Goliath, the Israel captured the Philistines. Because Woli Dano is gone. The president is the number one. Internet protection is different from me and you. Yeah, we also have to be protected, but on another year, different. The plane may be okay, but there's something. Yeah, look, you don't know. When Joshua want to go to war, you win, but when you win, this. Look, your spiritual and your physical. Plain knows one, go to my man there, there's something wrong. She, you know, over check BBI, okay. Or treat the free man or something happen. Look, motivasi na moniviasi. Motivasi as one. So people talk anyhow. Would that look? When we are asking questions, today we are offering could do a broker so that we are MP. The Constitution gives you the power that be behind charge. Now, there information in there. Oka team now almost share president don't quite a number. And the Yama called no name. And then you that the law allow you to come and bring information out like that, or when it comes to critical, not the information about. You see, we are not helping. We feel we are smart. We are smart in certain things. But I'll see you there. Adibiani, you know, expose the person you are. Or expose you. You know my law, but no. When we sit down and we scare something and they haven't asked you to bring it out, then you bring it out, fine. But next time, we want to law about that. Anytime we meet and you have not been asked to bring it out and you bring it, the law, you see, yana some of us are wicked. Some of us don't know what we are doing. MP, you should know better. The MP should know better. And two, as a country, we are building a country. There will be lapses. There will be error. Never be Omar on your necessary. Unless the public is asking a question. Why there, President Orokono? Then you who present the people who speak. Oh, my movie said, yeah, on your MP. Emma, whoever is in charge of President Nunkwano, not you. Was it? You are part and parcel of the discussion. Omana ya chichiri what the nyansa no what the chichiri. One fact, I know. America, if they are telling you nyama or koda, you shock, but nobody hears. Just say, ma oye, then whoever is in charge will come and explain. What's it doing so? I say I'm the bill. Now I have sometimes whoever is in charge of a certain sector, that's that may be good, but the way when I educate the public's mind, it tends to different things. We say Minister for Energy, the way I explain, it sound because why is it in years? Kwame Nkrumah time on Sunday. Now they are working on it. Fine idea, because our brother we have to improve, but public should be aware, informed. So information now, that's where we get those lapses. Into democracy of politics and of democracy. We are Ghanaian and African. Is it helping us? And then Sometimes you. That's why I see we are not doing it well because we are other countries baby will copy. Other countries, you see. Other countries, you see. Why there? Yes, Abraham, you mean already or question there, or contribution there. Also, let's you know, Sunday, had you any in hypocrisy? Emma, had you any in hypocrisy? Had you any in hypocrisy? Ever said I was over Chawajin. There. Also, as a citizen, or man, can call in nobody is left out what is going on. So, we are citizen. That's a man on Quado. If for a while, then I don't know. Inti yes, but my friend. On Chibiani, did you really not higher radio GC? The only station that bring you close to God. I do. Yes, from Reverend Samuel KWEKU. Here problem say we don't study. Now, I don't know so politics. Or maybe I know Osade Yabua. I sonda metti there I say Christopher bi o ma Christopher politics. Obi o kan bi a onyim more kan. Ankopon no obo so ya sa so no policy great politician. Enti o ma no nkodo ose Yabua. Ama ye wurem a ma achedna nyame ada amaye no e de abo ma no. It can Mark 12, 13 to 17 now. We must help a nation development, pay tax, vote, hold a position when they call on you. Be faithful at a place of work. People have to look upon you. Say a Christian, I'm not saying. You must help the nation development. Pay your tax, vote, hold a position when they call on you. Be faithful at a place of work. People have to look upon you, unto you. As a Christian, also there, Christians are good citizens. Obey the rules of the land, banish fears, respect divinity, prudence, unity, relaxing, and winning in for us too. Not every kingdom can be identified with with God's people. They do not think of things on earth. They are obey with what they are okay with what they have. Matthew chapter 6, 19 to 19. Matthew chapter 6, 19 to 21, 19. Proverbs 23, 4. First Timothy chapter 6, 17. Hebrews chapter 13, 5. James 5, 1. Christians are finally accountable to God. We should account to everything we are doing on earth. Ecclesiastes 12, 14, Hebrews chapter 9, 27. After death, judgment. Odianity. Question and Misano also a contribution. Message as democracy, politics of democracy help benefit Africa and Ghana. So, your contribution. Normally 707 327 2465. 707 327 2465. SKYPE Radio Gccf. WhatsApp here 707 343 6066. 707 343 6066. Madam Wasi, sir, obi a new question there. Na chere bibia ye didi. Ye mama didi ye bedi no kwar na ya boa na democracy, politics of democracy no. We the man if we do it well. God richly bless you. From Reverend Samuel KWEKU AKKOM. Radio Gccf, the only station that bring you. Yami Adoma, Yabasan, say, our woman radio no, that's our program. Ya pede your main radio. You are welcome. Say, our contributions are to my friend. Normally 707 343 6066. 707 343 6066. Send my friend. Namaste. Anyhow, da da do me I do tinami what do tinami yes it's of my grief. He said it's all your grief. I do.